Today's special guests are Beth Geyer and Mary McLaughlin. Now, here's your host, a lady whose talk show would never end, Gwen Squire.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Self-Advocacy in Action. I'm Gwen Squire, as the announcer told you, and today's special guests are Mary McLaughlin and Beth Geyer.
Thank you.
Hi, Mary. Welcome to the show. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I live in Amherst. I like to work on the computer on my stories. The way I use the computer is with the Discover switch. I plug my switch into the Discover switch and I go from there.
Okay.
I like to go out to the movies and go shopping.
My kind of girl. So do I. Yeah. So, Beth, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Beth Geyer, and I work in a large human service agency in Western New York. I've been working with people with disabilities for over 25 years. I'm also a part-time writer.
Okay.
And I have started a writing group, which is how we met.
Awesome. So, what we're going to be talking about today is the play you're going to be putting on. It's called Always October, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to give us a little bit of background about it?
Absolutely. Well, part of the writing group is we were working on developing plays, and Mary and Wanda Wilson, who is not here, she also helped write the play.
Okay.
We decided to write this play, and amazingly enough, we're having it produced.
Awesome.
So, yes. Maybe Mary can put something. Usually Mary...
I got my idea from the way I thought people would treat disabled people.
Okay.
One of the things we wanted to talk about was advocacy in our writing group.
Okay.
And I thought, since we're all writers, how could we get our voice to be heard?
Right.
So when we brought these characters to the table, we decided to write about disability, what it's like to be in a group home, and what does it mean to be independent in that type of situation.
Okay, because if I remember correctly, you said in the email that you wanted to show what it was like for, well, the main idea was for the boyfriend, because he was upset that she wanted to move into a group home, the main
right.
character.
Yes.
Because his idea of independence is living on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Matthew, it was really interesting because yeah, my. Matt is yours?
Yes.
Yes. We had some characters. Matthew is one of the characters in the play. He lives independent. Well, doesn't live. He lives with his mom, and he has an aide that comes to his home.
Okay.
He's very, very upset that his girlfriend Susan is moving into an individualized residential alternative,
Okay.
or group home. And the play really shows their struggles, how he gets in these little conflicts with the staff in the group home, and all along while Susan is trying to make things smooth, to try to keep her boyfriend happy and try to keep the staff happy and learn all the rules in her new living situation. Mary was mostly the voice of Matt, who's he's like a rebel. He's very outspoken, and if there's something wrong, and that was Mary really embraced that character. She took Matt and she just ran with it. Yeah, she did like Matt.
So are you a rebel, Mary?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It took a long time to write the play. It's been over a year we've been working together.
Wow.
Mainly because we do have the communication the way it's set up. I mean, Mary writes, she's a wonderful writer. The stories that she writes are gorgeous. She's working on an autobiography.
Awesome.
But getting the story, because obviously I couldn't write the whole thing because I don't have their experiences.
Right.
So each week we would meet, or sometimes we would meet twice a week. I would visit their home, and I would have to say, okay, what do you want Matt to do?
Okay.
And then talking to Mary, it was long. It was hard, wasn't it? A lot of times Mary would have to spell the word just so that I could understand it.
Right.
Because obviously it wasn't in the Dynavox yet.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
had to make it up as we go, and communication was very challenging. But we did it.
Okay.
And
So let's talk about the auditioning process.
certainly.
What did that entail? You know, what did you have to go through?
Sure. Is it okay if I speak?
Yeah.
We put out a call in the Art Voice. We also put a call through Parent Network, and it was open to everybody.
Okay.
The amazing thing about it is that we didn't say persons with disability or persons with not so. We opened the auditions to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Mary and Wanda, the writers, were as well as I. We were all present with the director Victoria Perez, and they had to audition. We gave them sections of the play, and it was amazing. It was a magical time.
Awesome.
Yes, it
Okay.
was amazing.
Now, how did you go about choosing who would play what character, though? Were you looking for something in particular?
Actually, I'm going to say yes. Were you, Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, obviously they had to have confidence in to get up on the stage and actually audition. It's really intimidating to sit there with 3 writers and a director, and you're all by yourself up there reading these lines that you never read before. And sometimes you just know the person is going to be the person. Other times, you think, oh, I could work with this and we can develop this. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of the amazing things is that we have, and I want to say, I don't know if this has ever been done on a local theater, is that we do have 4 disabled people with 4 non-disabled people on the stage together.
Oh, okay.
And it's so beautiful to see everybody working together. And in Mary's vision and in Wanda's vision and my vision as well is that this is true integration. This is true community where people are working together and there's no you, them, us,
Right.
they. It's just a beautiful thing.
I think it's a neat concept because it's going to show everything from everybody's perspective, like the parents' perspective and
Totally.
the boyfriends, and then you've got Susan's perspective.
Yes.
I think that's going to be really great to see.
It is. I think it'll give people a better understanding, and even for parents and staff, to see what some of the questions that people do have that live in structured or settings such as this. There are so many questions that that am I going to get kicked out? What happens if I do this? What if this happens? And this kind of addresses all that. And I'm sure there's things that even parents would be like, oh, I didn't know that they did that there.
Right.
There's just so much that involved in having this setting that you're in. So it's just really interesting.
Okay. Let me check my little cheats.
That's okay. That's fine.
Cheat
Yeah,
sheet here,
that's good.
Because I know we said we were going to skip a few questions, so
Yeah, we did.
sorry. Oh, why don't we talk about like where it's going to be at,
Okay.
and whether or not it's going to be wheelchair accessible, which I'm hoping.
It is wheelchair accessible. It's going to be at the Alleyway Theater.
Okay.
What happened, we had the script. Mary and I were trying, and Wanda, we're all trying to sell it. Parent Network was good enough to want to purchase the play.
Okay.
So, and
That's what I
they
was
were
going to ask.
they were fortunate enough to have Victoria Perez already on staff, who is a well-known, very good actress within our local
okay.
community. So she, they approached Alleyway, and Alleyway said, "Sure, we'll put it on." So they gave Parent Network 4 days to put it on. Thursday night is October 17th, is the opening night.
Right, we have the card.
Yes, you do. Good, thank you. That's our opening night is October 17th. That's going to be the Harvest Honors for Parent Network, which is a fundraiser for them.
Okay.
And then those tickets are $75. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the tickets are $20.
Okay.
And that's open to the general public. Of course, the fundraiser is as well, but that's
Okay.
so Alleyway, and it is wheelchair accessible. And we really encourage everybody who has any interest or any relation to this field, human services, any disability, please come to the play. It should be very compelling.
Yeah.
for
Let's
them to
talk
see.
about the actress that's playing Susan,
Oh my goodness.
Rebecca Obrakta.
Yes, she, when she walked in, we said, all 4 of us, Victoria, Wanda, Mary, and I, this is our Susan. Susan is very, very sweet. The character is very sweet, but a little bit of an edge. Like she wants to learn. She's very bright. So that's exactly how the character was written.
And Rebecca is all those things.
Yes.
Because she's a friend of ours in self-advocacy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you know. Oh,
Yeah.
see, yes.
And we know her mother. She's a wonderful person.
yes.
She runs Parent Network.
The mom is both the family's very supportive. Actually,
Yeah.
all the actors in the play. We have 2 actresses who are parents of children with disability, and then
Okay.
we have a grandfather whose granddaughter is in one of our organizations.
Okay.
And who else do we have? And then there's a woman who has her own apartment. She has an
okay.
aide that comes in. We have all different types of people working on this play.
You stole my question before.
I'm
'cause I was
sorry.
it's okay.
Oh,
I'm just teasing
I
you.
know, I know.
Because I was going to ask,
Okay.
is it just a play about, with only people, actors with disabilities, but you
Yeah.
said no.
Yeah,
It's a mix, which is actually a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's that's again, it's like true community, and we love that Parent Network saw our vision of trying to have a voice and a real voice with the real and reaching the real community.
Okay.
All different types of people in the community.
Yeah. And you said that you and Mary met, I don't mean to just keep
No,
talking to you, but
that's fine.
I'm trying to
I know.
include Mary too.
Right.
but-
I'm trying to think if I can can I press your idea part?
yeah, why don't you do that?
I'm thinking
Let's talk
to do
about
that.
her idea.
Yeah, because I want to see. I think she talks about the play a little bit.
I got my idea from the way I thought people would treat disabled people.
Okay.
Right.
Now, did you have a personal experience of being in a group home? Yeah? Okay. So that probably came from
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, she worked. She lived at a Spire. Right,
Okay.
Right. And then she moved with another agency. Erie County Home. Mary has a very colorful history.
Okay.
You're working on your autobiography now, right? She's got great stories. So
Awesome.
hopefully when we get that going, that'll be another plateau we can reach
Yeah,
for
we can-
her.
you can come back on here and plug that then.
Right.
Yeah.
In the writing group, we started, the topic was playwriting. Now after this play's done, we're going to start on autobiographies. Maybe we'll get little plays from her autobiography or
That would be nice.
other
That
writers'
would be awesome. Yeah.
autobiographies. Yeah, it's going to be great.